Hello, 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 and welcome to Rainbows Rising, where we ascend together. I'm your host, Rainbow Raaja. Welcome to the month of April. Now, April is such a beautiful, beautiful month because we start to see some spring blossoming, at least over here on the Pacific coast. We're seeing a lot of spring, getting some showers, getting some flowers. It's just a really lovely time of year. The wonderful thing about spring is we're really surrounded by so many symbols and signs. During the springtime, a lot of new life and rebirth. And this month, we're going to talk about signs, symbols, and understanding the concept of the conscious universe. Now, once again, the conscious universe is a belief system. Everybody's entitled to their own belief system. I personally believe that whatever we each believe becomes our reality. And I know that the more engaged I am in the universe, in the world around me, with the plants and the animals and the signs and the synchronicities, the more answers I receive for my own questions, whether through my own contemplations, my own meditations. And those signs and symbols give me that information. They really help me discern when it's appropriate to take certain steps, when it's appropriate to make leaps of faith. And if it weren't for those signs and synchronicities, I would have lost hope in certain endeavors that took longer than expected, or I would have really struggled to accomplish certain goals just because I felt so depleted and defeated before I saw the finish line. And signs and symbols are something that are so intrinsically ingrained in human behavior that we have a tendency of picking them up subconsciously throughout our days. So I'm sure all of you have had a moment where you see an animal that's it just sticks out like a sore thumb. You're like, whoa, what is that animal doing here? That is like, oh, I feel such a deep connection with this animal at this moment. And those moments, as special as they are, where you're receiving medicine from that animal, you're receiving just the vibration of their presence. There's also the underlying current of their messages. Just understanding their behavior, understanding what that animal symbolizes to certain cultures, to certain areas, to certain backgrounds, in certain situations. You can really discern quite a lot of information. You can divulge so much just from a single sign or a symbol. I have a huge book of signs and symbols, and I don't use it very often, but for this episode, I went flipping through just to get an idea, and I was so surprised at what some of the definitions of these symbols and signs are, and we're just surrounded all day with different elements, different shapes and different images, and each one of these holds almost like a conscious, a collective library of experiences that we can tune into vibrationally. And I think that is just a really powerful tool to have in your arsenal, moving through life, knowing that you can call on the universe to send you information about certain things you're considering doing, or certain tasks that you're struggling with, like how do I complete these tasks with ease? Should I make this decision? I have these health problems. How do I overcome them? Please help me. And being able to reach out with your heart, with your mind, just with your physical body, not needing a telephone, not needing the internet, not needing another person, that you can receive the information that you need just through connecting with your heart. It is a profound experience. And this whole month on Rainbows Rising, we are going to be going through how to know when a sign is actually a sign. We're going to be going through like different types of signs and how to how to set up a ask and receive from the universe so that you know that what you are seeing, what you are engaging with is actually the sign you're asking for. And I'm also going to talk about the shadow side of that, which is people taking advantage of people's superstitiousness, like being so into synchronicities and different businesses that are taking advantage of that, and some warning signs on how to not be taken advantage of. And at the end of the month, we are going to have we have so many great guests on this show. I love meeting new guests each month, but we have Danielle Canners, and she is an artist who created this just really intricate yoga mat that has all the chakras, all these animals. She has several yoga mats she created, but all the symbology in them is so powerful. I use it as a travel altar. I use it for my yoga practice, for my energy healing. I use it for my clients, like setting up distance healing, gridding. It has been one of just a really powerful tool because not only is it a physical tool that I can use and utilize the different symbols on it for healing, whether for myself or for another, but I mean, it's just a beautiful piece of art that speaks to my soul and helps me understand those symbols for myself. And she's going to talk about how symbols have really affected her in her life and why she brings them so much into her art and how she incorporates them into practical things that that we all can use in our practice. And I'm just really excited to have her on at the end of the month. But today we are going to be talking about some readings. We love these like beginning of the month readings. I know that these are probably the most popular episodes. I get the most feedback on them. So we are going to be doing a 7-card reading. I'm going to draw several cards for 7 piles. And I'm just going to give a super short, like really short tidbit this month because we're not doing a reading on what to expect this month. We're doing a reading on what signs to look for you. So we have 7 piles, and I'm actually going to give symbols so you can resonate and see which symbol you resonate with the most. And that is your pile, okay? So make sure that you're really tuning into your body. Take a couple of deep breaths. Release any stress from your day into the ground. Let it roll off of you. Let your muscles relax and just sink into the floor, into the chair. Let gravity kind of compress all around you. Feel that nice hug from our world, right? Gravity is a nice hug when we tune into it. One more deep breath. Set your intention. Set your intention to be able to tune into some signs and symbols this month. Maybe you know where you're struggling. Maybe you know what you're looking for already. Like, I really could use some guidance in my business. Man, I'm struggling with potty training my toddler. I am so lonely, I would like to find a partner. These types of things. Whatever it may be, keep it in your mind. But tune into your body and just breathe. I'm going to go ahead and draw these piles. And we're going to see what comes up for today's reading. So, the very first pile is going to be a square. A square. Okay? First group is a square. Second group is a heart with wings. A heart with wings. The third group is a compass. Third group is a compass. Fourth group is a phoenix. Fourth group is a phoenix. Fifth group is the ocean. Fifth group is the ocean. Sixth group, a star. A star. And the very last group, balloons. The very last group is balloons. So I really want you guys to tune in to those. Okay? You know exactly which group it was, and if you don't, just rewind a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and draw some cards. Preferably just one card per stack, for knowing what to expect. All right, so you are welcome to go ahead and skip to your reading if you want. I'm just going to go ahead and start with reading number 1, which was square. Reading number 1, which was square. Reading number 1. Your symbol that you will be looking for this month is going to be the arrow. Keep your eye out for arrows. You are already on a trajectory. You know exactly where you're going. You just don't know exactly how to get there. And you're in this stage of rebirth. We've got the death card, right? But the death card also has a phoenix, and it has butterflies. It's all about metamorphosis and change and growth. And I think what you're going through right now, you're looking to understand how you can change and grow into this new direction. And the symbol that's going to help you understand how to do that is going to be arrow. All right? So if you are someone who's been going through changes, change can be good, it can be bad, it can feel helpful, it can feel limiting, but just know that you're heading in the right direction, and to keep your eyes out for symbols of arrows. And not just road signs, you guys. We're talking like random arrows that should not belong, right? All right. We're moving on to reading number 2. Reading number 2. I believe your sign was a heart with wings, right? Well, look at this. We have the 2 of Cups, and the 2 of Cups is a lover's card. And your symbol this month is a circle or an Ouroboros, which is a snake eating its own tail. Now, if I were you, I would mostly focus on maybe circles. But if you do happen across a snake eating its own tail, then just know that that's for you, 100%. And it seems like you might be coming off of a connection, a relationship, and it seems like there was maybe a little bit of disappointment, a little bit of hurt there, and you're in kind of a cleansing period, or maybe a break period, but it looks like some tears might have been shed. The card was in reverse, so we're looking at this strong union that's having a little bit of issue. And this particular circle, this Ouroboros, is all about completion. That this particular relationship was meant to help you recognize in yourself what needs to be resolved and what needs to be let go of. This little relationship, whether it be a work relationship, a love relationship, a friendship, whatever it may be, it is here to help you kind of resolve some feelings, or resolve maybe areas of your life that you felt you were not meeting. You know, maybe parts of yourself you weren't satisfied with. But look for circles this month. Look for that snake eating its own tail as a symbol, as a sign. Ask for answers. Ask for clarity. Use your voice. Go outside, speak to the stars. Hey, universe, please help me. It will answer. And that Ouroboros is going to be, it's gonna be a strong sign for you, okay? So tune into that, group number 2. Now, group number 3. So your symbol was a compass. And it just so happens that your symbol this month on the card here is time, which is very similar. They're very, very similar. Looks like you guys have been taking time learning. Taking a lot of time learning. You're at a completion, but in a totally different way. You've spent a lot of time to yourself. You've spent a lot of time really evaluating your successes and your strategies moving forward, right? This is the time master. This symbol is going to be a clock. It's going to be time. So look at time. Now, please, 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 please remember that if you're on your phone all day long, of course you're going to see numbers repeating. You're on your phone all day. So don't rely on the time on your phone. Rely on time outside your phone, like in your car, or if you're at a Starbucks, look at the clocks on the wall, right? Take note of time and certain messages in numbers and time. I think that is going to be how the universe is going to speak to you this month. Now, the Time Master is a really wise individual who understands that manifestation is something that you can manipulate, right? That it's something that you have power over in this present moment. And with your tarot card, the Hermit, right? You got a pair of old men. You're very, very, you just got a lot of ancient energy around you this month, which is going to be great. It's going to be really nice. Just know that with these 2 cards, it is about spending time to yourself and just reflecting on the information that you're receiving. Maybe you're tuning into the universe a lot. Maybe you're receiving wisdom from your guides. But you're being guided. You already have people helping you out. You're good on that front. Group number 4. You have the symbol of the phoenix. So, group number 4, you're going through a phase of, you're cultivating so much for yourself. We've got so much abundance. It looks like maybe you're creating, you're making things. Maybe you're crafty. Are you crafty? Group number 4. Well, you guys are really tuning into your heart. You're really getting a lot of visions, a lot of inspiration, and you are applying it to your life, and you are seeing that abundance happening. You're seeing so much flourishing in your life, and that is amazing, right? This month, your universal sign is actually going to be magic. Magic. Now, this card's number is 33, and we all know 33 is the number of magic. So you can take that as you will. If you want to just chalk 33 up as your sign, and every time you see 33, know that that's the universe helping with you understanding like how to bring more of that abundance into your life, or whether it's connecting more into your craft, more into your I guess it really looks like you're pulling in so much creation and so much abundance into your life already. But it looks like magic is going to be your way of connecting and knowing that this is real. This is happening. Like, I made this happen. So look for those moments that are just beyond words. We've all had a moment of synchronicity that is beyond synchronicity. And we're like, how do you even explain that? Like, there is no, the probability of that happening is so slim to none. It's so incredibly slim. So that's the kind of signs you're going to be looking for this month, is those magical signs that you can barely get your finger on because they happen so rarely in one's lifetime. But they're going to be happening to you a whole bunch this month, okay? We have reading number 5. Reading number 5. Oh, this is going to be a good one. You're actually being called to take a journey this month. Your symbol that you're going to be looking for are paths, like literal paths. Now, we also have a big old owl. And I think owl could also be a symbol you can call on if you don't really know how to utilize paths. But I think that the best way to describe, like, listening to the universe calling to you for a path, right, is when you're driving and you suddenly get the inclination to stop and park your car because you saw this road and you don't know what about the road is, something about this road makes you want to go walk down it. That's what I'm talking about. There's going to be some paths or some steps that you're going to be called to make. Like, I don't know why I feel like going to Home Goods today, but I'm going to go to Home Goods. That is what your message, that's your sign from the universe this month. It's going to be taking a journey on a path less traveled, right? And that is actually going to help you restore your energy. There's going to be some kind of meeting, some kind of presence that's going to happen. And you're going to get an initiation. You're going to get, that meeting is going to have significance for you. That space, whether it be in nature or whether it be with an animal or whether it be with a person, there is something that this path is going to bring you that is going to restore you. It's going to make you feel like you've been healed in some way. It's really important that you decide to take that leap of faith and walk off that path. Just go do it. Just go take that path. Go do it. Right? All right. Here we go. We're on Reading number 6. You chose the star. Reading number 6. Oh my goodness, your symbol this month is the hummingbird. Ah, the symbol of joy. Hummingbird. Oh, they move so quick. They're such fleeting little creatures. They carry so much medicine in them. Another time manipulation totem here. But this hummingbird, recognize hummingbirds, recognize when you see hummingbirds, know that you're on the right path, and ask for hummingbirds to come to you because they can send you messages too. And the reason that you might be needing hummingbirds as a message is it looks like you're trying really hard to manifest, not necessarily manifest, like cultivate power, cultivate some kind of information. The tarot card I have is the Hierophant. And he's got this bird sitting in the middle of his labyrinth magic circle. He's downloading all this wisdom from the stars above. And he has magic in his hand, and he's healing. And he's connecting with the universe. He's connecting with all of that cosmic energy. It looks like you're working on some big things that are maybe more internalized, spiritual accomplishments. And I think that the hummingbird has some medicine, whether it be bringing joy or helping you with time management on that. I know for me, hummingbird means extraction of the nectar of life. Like understanding that like frequency is something you can touch. It's palpable. It's something you are able to like tangibly feel should you decide you want to. So that might be kind of how you're going to utilize hummingbird this month, but keep an eye out for that hummingbird, whether it be an actual hummingbird or a sticker, or maybe you run into a book with a hummingbird on the cover or somebody with a tattoo of a hummingbird. Just know that these symbols can come in any way. It's like they really can come in any form. And just keep your mind open and be open to what that might look like. We're on the last reading now. We're on reading number 7. Reading number 7. Now, you guys had chosen balloons. And it's a little ironic because you chose balloons. And balloons float up into the sky where you might also find the council. Now, the council is literally, they're like spirit guides. You got angels, or for those of you out there that have like gods that you dedicate yourself to, or Jesus, or it's pretty much a higher power, recognizing that you're connecting to a higher power, higher self. Maybe it's the earth herself that you're connecting with, right? And this card's number is 11. Like we had to get all of the the 11, we got 33. We got all the power numbers in this reading. It's great. I love it. We're doing signs and symbols, and of course we get all the angel numbers, right? So the council, I would consider this looking for like signs from whatever deity you might be working with, any god you might be working with. If you connect with angels or whatnot, looking for angel symbols, whether it be a white feather or whether it be a cross somebody's wearing on their neck. Because you are you are taking action. We've got the Queen of Swords. Such a powerful card, such a powerful woman who is actively taking action for the betterment of those around her. She is using her heart. She is using her grace and her skill to help everyone. And if we look, we've got both the Council and the Queen of Swords both have these wings. They both have their eyes closed. They both have butterflies. They're receiving this starlight stuff coming in from the top of their head. You are going to be getting so many downloads this month. Really tune into your body. Really tune into any sounds you might be hearing, any high-pitched ringing, any whispers. Just listen to your body. Listen to the feelings in your body. That is going to be your signs this month. Probably 11:11, I would say, would be a good sign as well, if you're not familiar with how to tune into your body. But I recommend trying your best just to tune in when you can. So that's your guys' reading. I hope that you guys do your best and just try and tune into those symbols this month and see what comes of it. I'd love to hear from you guys. I'd love to hear from you guys and see what you tune into, what comes up for you, because I think it would be just really neat to hear what you guys experience, especially with so much going on, like so many different signs and symbols for every single one of you. I'm just, I'd be really, really interested to see what comes up. So I'm going to go ahead and do a light language activation for you guys to help you tune into those frequencies, to help you tune into those energies so that you can really hear them more clearly in your life and in what's around you in the universe, in the fabric of time and space. All right? So keep an open mind. Take a couple deep breaths into your body. I will not be singing unless my guides feel the need to do that. But we're going to mostly just be doing the codes. They are nonsensical. Please do not try and make sense of them. They're not meant to be made sense of. I really appreciate you guys being open to receiving this, keeping your hearts open. All right? Kunayatia sharaina nuyataraya mukwayaraya naya momo hinaya naya hiyam wawakwaraya mati nana hinyaram garahina shitkama mohuantiyama yonuamayam Kwa ia mayati ashara I kwa para ia naya 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 mayanam Hunu naya na makina ya mayhumahuam Mamonuam Himanaya maya momoa hemana he aquamaya momoana Hinaya naya kumoa hanaya hinaya baya kumoa hena Hiana mawo momo hinaye hiana yomuayam Hinaya mokwanayam yeanomoam Kwaya chichi araye kiki aramu hini anayanya hanmoa Uya ya ya mawawa chiri irare yari iraki aputu a itada ukua ishara aye ki aru mahi hiara eauroya Hamayani wakia ya putua yepa ya kuhua ya mahina ya maya na hina ya kwaye wa kwa ya ti ya ya mo hua ya chiara ya ma ya ki mo hua ya ku hua ni na ya pu kwa ya pua ya dia na ya wa ya da wo kwa ma ya na he na Unai kia waya hima hwaya ma hima kia. Wana ya taya tua kwa maya tua chiti ara ya hiwa kwa. Wa ya 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 wa 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 wa. Nai shiraya waka hema hema shayama. Ya wokin yara ya yetia shana ini yara hoa hina hinda charaya. Eka ya kwa hina ya tu hina kahir. Aina ha mo huaya kuaya huaya kwa huaya. Ina inya ikiara ina yama. Ja taia ja tu sha ukua ja hiki ja mahai hu ka ina ukunjiria ika utua mai inai ikua mua manai ikuku hina unu Ikurhana inutu kwa mai nana inakumua nanina kia. Itu mai na kinita na hinan itiku kukua amado tandaim. Imana niki ukuku yaman. Itira ya kuna hima watu amata. Ayana ya tira ya turikara ya tuta charika imara kikira ya tuta chara ya ta 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 tu 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 ta 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 ta. Kiki kiki tu drul tira kira 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 Kai tu hiu tu tu kiu tu atai kiu tu atai kuai tu ai ki pupuruhia Kam i ar e o tu uai am are e Kata I mananyan tit ar utu a emati ashar I ar ushana ki ara ya momo ya na ya tanai hia ya kruya na he ama ya tu sharahima ya nakara ye kama hinam ya momai he ata ye mara ye am ya na ta na ya tuhua kama shishi ara ye ti na ye achara ya kwa patu atara itara ya tu ara ye ti ara ya tu 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 ta tu 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 ta ti Hamayati Ariana Yashidi. Take a deep breath, please. Let any tension or discombobulated energy in your body just kind of let it out. Let it out. So, I had quite a few guides come through. I'm sure you guys noticed. I thought they were just going to be talking, but that obviously was not the case. I don't get to choose. So, pretty much what they showed me was there's quite a lot of you listening. Like, oh, thank you for listening, all of you out there. So several guides had to step in for specific issues, specific needs of different groups. There was a lot of release happening for the throat, a lot of release happening for like sacral, for several different groups of people. But there was a really big activation and a release happening in the back of the skull for like the majority of all of the listeners, including myself. Actually, there was a lot of release happening in the back of my neck and in the top of my shoulder blades. So just allow yourself time to heal that. Drink a lot of water. Your body needs hydration to regenerate and to heal anything that's being released. I really appreciate you guys being open. And if you have any questions about the transmissions I do and like specific messages for you guys can always message me and set up a session, and I can talk with your guides one-on-one. We can talk with my guides and see what's going on and what activations were going on during the reading, because there was a lot going on. There were even several guides working at each interval. Even though one was speaking, there were a lot of guides doing a lot of work. A lot of recalibration, redirecting energy, helping the health of your meridian and energetic body systems, because there's a lot coming in and our bodies are getting fried because we're dealing with like electronics a lot. And then we're also bringing in all this galactic, cosmic, spiritual energy through our crown, through our feet, through our hearts, and our body sometimes isn't able to make sense of all the different energies that are coming in. So make sure you're grounding yourself every day. Go hug trees. Go touch stones. Go walk on the earth barefooted. Spend some time in nature. And just keep ascending. You guys are doing so great. Like, if somebody had told me 2 years ago that I would be hosting a podcast and helping guide a bunch of people on their journeys of self-care, helping them come up with tools to use in their lives and just help them like discover themselves, I would probably I'd be like, no, I call BS on that. But I'm just really grateful to all of you out there listening, whether it's your first episode, whether you've been like a long time listener, you're brand new. Like, I'm just so grateful to each and every single one of you taking the time and connecting with me, connecting to my message, connecting to my mission of helping people, making sure that I'm able to offer all that I can and help you guys, because I really care. I really, really care. And I want to be able to give you guys something that helps you the way that it's helped me. And this is how I give back. This is my giveaway. This is how I'm able to give to the community, because some people just can't afford my sessions, and that's okay. I totally 100% understand. I got bills to pay. So this is how I can do that. And when you guys reach out and tell me how much it means to you and how much you've grown listening to the show, and oh my God, sometimes I'm just brought to tears with the messages that you guys, you'll contact me, you'll book sessions, you'll send me an email. I've had like so many people hit me up on social media for sessions, and they just end up telling me how much they love the show and how much the show has meant to them. And I just am so grateful for all of you, like, reaching out and letting me know what this show means to you and what part it's taken in your life, because it makes my day. Like, it makes all this hard work super worth it. And I'm just gonna keep working really hard to keep this show ad free. And whatever you guys can do to support the show, whether it's throw a donation my way, set an appointment, or even just share the podcast with friends, families, or Facebook groups, I don't care. I just want to be able to help people. 100%, that's my goal. I just want to help people. And I love you, each and every single one of you. And I hope you guys are really seeing growth and seeing the strength in yourselves, that you trust in yourselves more, that you are able to rely on your own instincts more while listening to the show and tuning into the show. So I honor all of you gods and goddesses, all of you divine, spiritual, galactic beings, all of you earth angels and fae, all of you just mere humans with dreams and aspirations, hoping to achieve your goals. Whoever you are, whatever you believe, whatever you want to be, I honor you and your divinity, your incredible power to make things happen in your life. And thank you for letting me be a part of your journey in your life, because I am so blessed to take that role. I hope you guys have an incredible rest of your day and keep ascending together. Bye.
Are you ready to ascend to the next level? This is Rainbow Raaja, your spirit guide calling. Please be sure to keep all arms and legs inside your vessel at all times. I'm just here to remind you to take some time today. Support Rainbow's Rising podcast. Go. Join the Discord community. Check out the Patreon. Get some stickers, custom tarot cards. Check out the merch. The merch. You know you want to. Go connect with Rainbow Raaja. Maybe even get a session. Who knows? Your support helps make this show possible. And she loves to support you. Help support her too. Once again, this is Rainbow Raaja, your spirit guide, guiding you to your ascension.